We're live. We're live. Oh, and I'm way too close, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
I zoomed in some because I was way far away a minute ago,
yeah.
and I don't know if this is too close or too far away, but we'll see. I can always move it.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, I love your painting on
Oh,
your
thank
table.
you.
If I could stand to work straight on the cardboard, I did put a piece of cardboard down um when I cleaned up my space right
Uh
here.
huh.
I put one of those pieces, those giant pieces of cardboard down. It's like, oh, I really
Hi,
like this.
Sherry. Hi, Mindy.
Hi, Sherry. Hi, Mindy.
Here's to
Yay!
2022. Amen.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Um, no, I got this. Okay,
Becky
I've
and
done.
Lisa and Mary.
Hi, Becky and Lisa and Mary and everybody, and that is Thread and Glue Designs. Okay, do we have them on our?
I don't know.
Whoever whoever that is not on my list of names.
But we're glad you're here.
We're very glad you're here.
And Linda
Um,
and Carol and Darlene and Brenda. We're glad you're all
wow.
here.
Hello, everybody. I'm just
Sharon,
and Sharon.
good to see you.
Hi, Holly.
Hi, Holly. I'm glad you're here.
And
Barbara.
thread and glue. If you okay, she's Stephanie. Okay,
Hi, Stephanie.
I'm gonna have to get Jeff to fix my list.
Mrs. Gigi and Julie and Peddler's Melody. I'm supposed to know who you are, but I can't remember, and my list got lost. So,
Yeah, I need to get you a new one.
Nashua, it's been a while. It's good to see you, honey.
And there's Gilly. Who was it? You said you didn't know who it was.
Peddler's Melody.
That's Sean.
Hi, Sean. Glad you're here.
At least I'm assuming you pronounce Sean Sean.
Yeah, that's how I would pronounce it.
So
Becky said she and Scott went thrifting because it's still 2021. She's going on a freeze tomorrow.
ah, okay. Well, I have to tell y'all. All right, Monday I went into Hobby Lobby and Joann's. Yep, that's Peddler's Medley is Sean. Yep, thought so. Um, came out
Hi,
with
Patricia.
nothing. Hi, Patricia. Nothing, not a thing. Wednesday, I needed a mental health break after the plumber issues and everything. So I went to Dollar Tree. I came out with nothing. Wednesday later in the day, I went to Michael's and came out with nothing. So I must have everything I need, right? Hi, Mina, Barbara. Anyways, guys, so we're just really, really glad you're here. And I really want to say thank you to Meri. Very, very. Hi, Dana. Thank you so much, Meri, for putting this all together and having us uh, having this all organized where we can do this. And guys, in my description box down below is a link to all the different channels. Hi, Janice. Um, for and the times. Okay,
Hi,
and they're
Cheryl.
all
Hi,
Eastern
Janice.
times. Um, Lisa, you are going to play in the scavenger hunt, or have you not decided?
I am going to play in the scavenger hunt. I have not made a book yet. I meant to do that this morning, but instead I had to do other things. So,
Well, that's understandable. I just want to mention that the scavenger hunt is Janet Young will be posting the list tonight. I'm quite sure she rings in the new year on Eastern time, so the prompts will be for that. And I had several people ask me about the size of books. This is the size book I used the first year. Notice it fits in my hand. This is half of a sheet of composition book. That's how last year's was, and this is a half a composition book for this year.
I like
So
the way you made this year's. I'm going to try to do something similar. I like that
the horizontal shape.
landscape version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
landscape shape. Yeah. Hi, Vanessa, and everybody who's come in. Chat is scrolling. Hi, Shelley, scrolling pretty fast. I said hi, Tanya, at the end of Jamie's stream. Hi.
Katina?
I think Shelley. I was in and out of Jamie's stream because Jeff came in and I had to talk to him about dinner and all that good stuff. Yeah, well, see, these two were this way, so this one, but more importantly, this was the scrap that I had in the cardstock was the scrap. It was this size already. Hi, Janet. So, and today I have to show you something else.
Hi, Lori. Hi, Kimberly.
Okay, is that focused? Let me change the focus. I really want you or bring it in closer. One of the two. Okay. Can you see this, guys? This is a leftovers from stamps. I'm going to have to cut right up the middle and on this outside, but look at these cool little borders. It's a sheet of stamps that had dinosaur stamps on it. But as I took the two stamps off of it this morning to use, and it's like, oh, I gotta save that.
Yeah, of course you do.
Okay. Well, you want to tell them what we're going to do today?
Well, I'm evidently going to cough.
Okay.
Sorry. We're going to use one of these Dollar Tree paper packs, and I'm assuming we're going to make a journal.
That's kind of what we're going to plan on doing. I do not know where my journal is. Lisa gave hers away, and I think maybe I gave mine away too. So that is probably why I can't find it. But
we do both have videos where we made a journal out of one of these before, but back then they were a lot harder to find than they are now. So,
oh, that's a good idea, Brenda. And Kimberly and Lori, and hello everybody. Anyways, we're going to put our pages together, much like I put this book together, where we use leftover or smaller pieces and put it together. This is basically how I'm going to put mine together. So,
hi Janet, hi Lori, hi Jen. Yes, Barbara, I found the sparkly green one. This one has a lot of green in it. It has a lot of green.
We think it might be stuffed because look, it's way fatter than mine.
It is, and I found it this way at the store and thought, oh, look at all that green. I have to have it. So I don't know if somebody, did that and added to it and then changed their mind about buying it, or if it got somebody at the factory just went crazy with this one, or I don't know. But I've got lots of stuff to work with.
And the whole thing is if you don't have one of these paper packs, you can do this with your scraps, just like I did for my scavenger hunt book. It's just that we did have these. They are showing up. When I was in the when I was in the Dollar Tree the other day, I think it was Wednesday. I don't remember.
Jen says her Dollar Tree never carries these. Well, I'm sorry, Jen.
Yeah.
And not all of mine do. I've got 3 in town that do, though, out of the 6.
Well, and I know that several of ours do. So the thing of it is this is just basically scraps of paper. I know that Julie put together scraps of paper to do this with. So thank you, Janet. Ooh, that's pretty. Is it as textured or is it just
it is textured, yeah. It's very light texture.
Uh-huh.
Not enough that would work probably on the jelly plate, but it is a little bit textured.
It's pretty. Anyways, guys, I know there's a bunch of you popping in, and I welcome to everybody. I'm really glad you're here. It's just that chat's moving really fast, and I can't even tell you how hard it is for me to read it.
It's very hard.
That's right, Becky. Just grab your scrap tub.
That's right. Because there'll be, you got stuff that's, I mean, these are kind of average size pieces. They're not, they're not any.
Yeah, there's
Ooh, look
nothing.
at this.
Ooh, you got some purties in there.
I did. I did good with this one. Somebody helped me out. I really believe somebody must have helped me out with this because there's a lot of stuff in here. Anyway, I just know that I wasn't the one who stuffed it in the store.
There you go.
If that's where it happened.
Mm-hmm. And I can't remember when you put your pieces to, hi Teresa, put your pieces together last time. You did it differently than I did, and I can't remember how you did it. It was very cool.
Well, looky. I even got some of those.
That's pretty.
I don't remember exactly how I did it either, but I decided how big to make my cover, and then I just made a piece stuff together to make it fit inside.
Yeah.
Because nothing was big enough. Everything had to be at least 2 pieces. Nothing. I don't think I had any pages that were just one piece of paper,
No, there isn't anything big enough in there. And I'm thinking I might make some like this. So it's gonna have some long pieces and some shorter pieces. One of the things
I'm just kind of looking to see what I've got. So
yeah. Hi, Janet and Sharon and whoever else is.
Hi, Janet. We're all looking
Linda?
forward to your stream tonight.
Yep, we're ready. I'm ready. I got my little book all ready.
I don't have my book ready yet, but it'll be ready. It'll be ready sometime today after we get off here. I'll do it.
You'll get it ready, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things I can say is that when you put things like papers together, you don't want the seam on the fold. Okay?
True. Yeah.
Hi Debbie. You want, okay, so if I put these 2 pieces of foot paper together, which is what I think I'm going to do, these are the more papery weight pieces. And this is really weird. It's shiny on one side and flat on the other. Okay, so I have these 2 pieces. If I put them together like this, when I fold it, I will fold it where the crease comes in here, where it does not fold on this joint. Because if you fold it on the joint, you're going to have trouble down the road. And I will probably glue these together and then come back and stitch them together. That's just
Look how crooked these are. They look like I cut them.
Okay. Uh-huh.
But I think these may be my cover.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure I have anything in here that I want to be my cover. That is my problem. I got some nice brown cardstock here, which I could put multiple pieces together to create the cover. Like
one thing I remember that I did was I took one of these kinds of pieces and I put something like this to make my cover.
Yeah.
It's because this one was real bendy and strong and I knew it would.
Yes. And that might be a really good idea. I've got this nice piece that's that would be pretty, yeah.
But this would also be pretty. It would just be smaller.
Uh-huh. was going to make a journal during her stream tonight. Probably that's a good idea. But yeah, I think that the cover is going to end up having to be 3 pieces just because of the length. If I put these 3 pieces together, because this is a single, this is the one and only of these. Although so's that, but that's too small, I think. Okay, so if I put these 3 together like this. Oh, that's pretty. It's sparkly. Let's go like that. So if I go like that.
You can tell we didn't get these out in advance and try to figure anything out.
We just decided the other day.
Yeah, we just decided this is what we were going to do. And so I just dragged my paper pack out this morning even.
Darlene, there is in the description box, there's a list of all the channels. I don't have the hops per se, but the channels are there. If I don't say much, Tanya, I'm listening, just a bit tired, so I might be listening. That's okay, sweetie. Just rest.
Okay, I got to straighten these out. It's going to drive me nuts.
Oh yeah, I would think so. That might be a problem. I'm going to just for a second just put these together with some paper clips so that I can see how big they will be. Okay. To see if I put this in here. This is how I figure things out, guys. It's like I kind of pretend and are you going to make a proper 3-panel cover? I don't know that it's proper, but
that's asking a lot to make sure we do it properly.
I was going to say, I don't know that it's proper, but what I'm thinking is that I'm going to make it. Okay, so see, it'll fold right about there, and so it'll be inside. That's the thing. This, if I use this chunk, it'll be inside these 2 pieces. Then if I make that and this go together, yes, it'll be inside those pieces. So that'll work. Okay. Janet, did I say thank you? Thank you. Oh, gold, Mary will want. Oh, gold, Mary will want it. Okay. Now, because I'm going to sew these after I glue them, that makes a difference on how I put them together, just so you know. What I need to do is put this kind of in the middle of both because I want it, I'm not going to cut anything down. I'm just going to leave it whole. My goodness, that may be crooked too, Lisa. Okay. When things like this happen, there's a reason why we have these funny little boards that have inches on them and have lines.
Well, this still looks crooked, even though I'm.
Yes, but you cut it.
That's true.
You didn't say it, Lisa. I did not say it.
You did say it. I heard you. Y'all heard her too. She said it.
I said it. Oh, I did. I'm so sorry, sweetie.
It's okay. It's only the truth.
Okay. But what I'm saying is that if I put that on there, is it reasonably straight? Yeah, it looks reasonably straight. Okay.
I was debating between this green and this gold.
Uh-huh.
The
Oh, the gold
cover,
is pretty. Mm-hmm.
it is pretty. The green is the right height, though. I wouldn't have to cut any off. And it will
Okay.
fold further. I mean,
Okay. I need to see better, so I'm going to make you a little bigger. Now push it up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Now here's the question. If you put the gold on there, excuse me. Okay. Then can you use a piece of your green as decoration on the front cover?
yes, I could and probably will.
Um, that's the thing is that then you could maybe make some layeredy thing. Layer, don't you like my words today?
Yeah,
Debbie says
I
she
do.
likes the green, but I'm thinking that the green might make a prettier I don't know, cover decoration.
Yeah, I like
Hi,
the green
Raylan.
too, but I'm thinking that if I do this,
Uh-huh.
I can fold this over and it'll make it a little stronger.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
The only good thing about the green that's better is that I would have more overlapping, which would make it stronger too.
Yeah. But if you take a half a piece of that green and turn it the other way on the front cover, it'd make a nice collaged piece with one of your other pieces too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do it this way.
Okay. Anyways, I started to say that I am going to glue these, but
You need
I'm
to
going
make
to
yourself
be
back on here.
put back on. Yeah, I guess it would help. Yeah, if you could see me. Um, when I glue this, and Lisa, this is definitely crooked, but I'm just gonna glue it on there crooked. Um, when I glue it, I am going to glue it with, where's it at? This glue right here. One of these, um, this mono aqua glue, because it dries nice and hard and does not leave a sticky, because a sticky is a problem if you're going to sew it.
True.
So,
Hi, Safia. Debbie. It's good to see y'all.
Patricia, Lori, step one is choose papers and then cover paper. Well, yeah. The only reason I'm choosing my cover right now is to make sure that I keep my papers within the cover paper.
Yeah, that's why I'm
And
doing it too. It just makes it easier for me to think about the next step.
yeah. Mhm. Um okay, come on now. Okay. Now, I also, if I decide these are not sturdy enough, which I might, I can go like this and add some weight to this piece so that it's heavier, or I could just add some other paper um, to the mix, which I might do. Oh, that is one thing I have found about some of these papers. They also don't like to glue. That's one of the reasons why I like to stitch them sometimes.
Yeah.
I did go in and stitch on the last journal we did with some of these papers.
Yeah, I stitched it. I stitched all my pages in that one.
Yeah. Yeah, Cheryl, the cover needs time to dry, but all my pages are going to have to be kind of glued together too. So they're going to need time to dry as well.
If I can find some little clamps.
Dang, gotta run for groceries. Life should never interfere with arts and crafts.
I agree, Rachel.
I agree. Could we call Grubhub instead?
There you go.
You know, I
Well, I
have
tell you,
everything.
I went yesterday and got groceries because they said that we were supposed to get snow today. Well, it turns out if it comes, it'll be tonight. So
Okay.
I probably would have been okay to go grocery shopping today, but now I didn't have to. So
Yep. Mm-hmm.
but I hadn't been grocery shopping in quite a while.
I would think not. Uh-huh.
I did. My sister did go do some grocery shopping for me before she left town. That was a blessing because since I couldn't go.
I was gonna say.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that like this for
Okay.
now and let it try to stick. I'm using the art glitter glue because it does grab hold faster than most glues.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And that way I can feel like I can mess with it sooner. And I am planning to make my cover about this wide. I'm going to fold it right inside.
Oh, so in other words, you're going to have a spine.
Yes, I'm going to have a spine. Now it may not be really squared off, but
yeah. Mm-hmm. It'll probably kind of round.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to try to play with some papers and figure out some papers while this is laying here like this.
Well, I have got the 2 sets of papers. I don't know how many pages that's going to give me, but. And there are some papers in this paper pack I may not use because I just don't think the pink goes with this.
Yeah, I understand. I probably will not use these baby blue ones because they don't really go with anything else in here either.
Well, and the last time I did use everything, but this time I've given myself permission to add paper and you know, I might add some of my what do I want to call them? Some of my eco dyed papers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I hadn't thought about adding paper to it, but I like that idea.
Okay, Mary has created a playlist of streams as they happen, and it will be complete the last stream on January 1st. And when she gets that, I will put that link later in my description box. Actually, I could probably put that link in my description box right now. I better not, because if I do and my computer decides to be ornery, I don't want it to do that. Run your fingers through it and bung it up with a pencil. Job done, Rachel. So only get the painter glue on that paint anyways. I missed what Rachel must have said for...
Me too, but now I want to go back and see.
Oh, Mina had asked, thank you, Janet. I totally missed that. Chat's moving fast. I have no plans whatsoever for mine.
I don't have any plans either. Sorry, Mina. We just decided we were going to do it, and that's as far as I got with it.
Yeah, we just decided this was... I'm pulling now. I will tell you that I am pulling the um, rusty goldy fall colors out of this package. It had these fun, really textured brown paper, this really weird piece of handmade paper, and it had this yummy piece of uh, sparkly paper in the top of it. And that is kind of why I pulled all these other colors. And likely as not, it's going to be something either um, naturey or folly, or don't you like my explanation?
Yeah.
Haven't, but I have not made a decision. Okay, but that gave me.
Well, I've only thing I've decided for sure is these papers are not going to be in there because they just don't go with all the others.
Yeah, I was going to say now you
The
had
orange
quite a few.
might, but
Yeah,
it's the only orange thing. So
it might just need to be part of a collage or something.
yeah, I guess I'll leave it out here because it could get used somehow. But these baby pink and yellow and blue are not going to be used for sure.
Yeah. Rachel says, do something with a journal. I like that. Do something. I make them, and then I make them, and I make the next one. There you go. I did make one to actually put my scavenger hunt in. I do usually make some little ones like that, but you know, that's just the way, you know, you gotta make some that make sense. Only some. Okay, this one I guess is empty. I guess that one's empty. I guess maybe I need to.
Bye, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Mariah.
Hi, Mariah.
Okay. I have to, before I make papers inside, I have to decide how much of a spine I am going to give this because I can't make my papers this long if I'm going to have a spine.
Yeah. So. That's true. Okay, let's see here.
So if it's like this, I think that's going to be my cover like that.
Okay.
So I need to measure.
Rhonda's here too. Hi, Rhonda.
5.5 by 5 by 10. 5.5 by 10 is the size I want my papers.
Okay.
And I'm just going to let this sit just like this over here out of the way.
Okay.
And I'm going to build my first paper and then I'll use it
to go from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And my papers are going to be jaunty. They're not going to have exact sizes and stuff.
Like, well, mine probably won't either, but that's the biggest I'm going to make it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, mine are even going to have pieces that stick out like that.
Oh, good for you. Yeah.
This is a little heavier. Oh, that's why, because it had two pieces. I knew it was kind of.
Oh, this is crooked paper. I was going, how come that looks so wrong?
Because it's crooked.
Because it's crooked.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, that is too big. Let's do it like this.
Yes, we're using paper packs from Dollar Tree. Thank you, Janet. I should put that up where people see it. And it looks like we're not either one of us going to use all of the paper that was in the paper pack. But as I told the girls Tuesday, you don't have to have a paper pack. Just get out your scrap tub. That's how I made my scavenger hunt journal. Here, I'll show it to you in just a minute. For those
We're
of you
using the
coming in
paper packs because we have them and they need to be used.
That's right. We had them. We didn't come. We used one to make a journal, but this is. I put my pages together. Oh, I don't know. I made this a couple weeks ago. Whenever I found out Janet was going to do the scavenger hunt, I just took scraps of paper out of my scrap bin. Okay, so this piece is probably whole. The back sheet of it, yeah, it's a whole piece. But to make it a reasonably close page size, I added this piece. This was a page in a book, and to make it, I added that piece of book paper. This page, okay, is actually 2 long strips of jelly printing. This is a piece of, oh, that stuff you wrap presents in. Thank you, Tanya. Brain cells. Brain cells. Let's use them. And I used a whole piece of that. But, it, you know, I just put stuff together until they were close to the same size, whatever was in my scrap bin. So this, exactly what we're doing, could be made just out of your scrap bin.
Hi, Patty.
Hi, Patty. Yes, Mariah, that's how I made this one, was just with my scraps in my scrap bin. And this cover piece was actually a scrap that was in my scrap bin. So yeah, thanks, Holly. Wrapping paper. Yeah, the thing you wrap papers, the stuff you wrap papers, packages in. It was actually a package that particular piece was a package that Mindy sent me. Because Santa Jeff didn't wrap my package. He just wrote on it and left it on my computer.
Oh, he probably got tired of wrapping packages.
Yes, you know, he had an awful lot of stuff that he had to take care of. I have something important to me to tell y'all, though. You're never, ever going to believe it. Those of you who have heard me fuss about my blue jeans and the fact that I cannot find blue jeans that are 100% cotton. I don't know exactly what I did the other day, but I was on Amazon and I must have searched in a way that I hadn't searched before, but I found women's jeans that were 100% cotton. So now the question will be whether or not they fit when they come.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know, that's we're going to pray they fit when I come.
That's right.
But I have 2. Hi, Dede, and who else did I see pop in? Are you just gluing pages with glue? Holly, right now I'm just gluing them. I'm using this because I don't mind sewing through this. I prefer to sew through this, so I'm just attaching them together lightly with this. I'm going to go in and stitch them together just the same way I did these, just with a straight stitch. The glue just holds it there until I go to stitch them. Hi, Vanessa. Anyways, I have 2 different sizes coming to see if they'll fit, if they, you know, if I can wear them, if I can stand them. I couldn't believe it.
Well, that's great.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, because if they fit, when I figure out which size, I'm going to order like 6 pair.
Yeah, I don't blame you because you never know if you'll be there again.
Yeah, I don't ever want to have to be here again with no jeans, you know. Hello, everybody here. I'm so glad everybody's here. Now that one came out. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Is there? Oh, you're making pages on top of pages, right?
Yeah.
Okay. For a minute there, I thought, okay, never mind. I'm just. Dede, thank you. That is so
Oh, so
sweet.
sweet,
Thank you so
Dede.
much. Thank you. I was watching in Dede's stream this morning. Her color project is really interesting. What if you don't
I'm
have a
gonna have to go
stitching
back and
apparatus?
watch because I was
How?
not able to be there.
I couldn't stay for a long time. I guess I had to go to the computer store. Holly, there's no if you can't stitch it together, that's fine. Just glue more carefully than I'm gluing. Put glue where it's on the edges of the paper. I am just putting a tiny little bit of glue on there, and therefore it's not really well stuck together. I would just be more careful and glue it with a I'd be more exact about my glue. That's what I would do. There is no
I haven't
reason.
decided if I'm going to sew it or not, so I'm trying to be careful with my glue
Yeah,
so
and
that I don't have to if I don't want to.
she's using art glitter glue, which
Yeah.
you guys know that holds so much better than anything else. Yes, Dede, thank everybody for supporting all of the different streamers just by watching and giving your thumbs up. That is really an
Amen.
important part of this. Um,
I'm
Now
liking
then,
my torn edges.
the torn edges
That's,
on those.
yeah, I'm tearing. I'll use this to decorate somewhere, but I'm just tearing off little pieces and.
Yeah. Now remember how I said when you've got these pieces, you don't want to fold it right on your uh-oh, that is not the one I should have been playing with. Don't play with the one you just stuck together. Okay. This is just a great thing to do with all your scraps.
Yeah, I want to make one of these just by grabbing my scrap bin and doing that too.
Yep. Because I loved what happened with my scavenger hunt one. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to the bottom and pick up one that's been glued together for a while. Remember I said don't fold it on here because if you do, then you do risk it coming apart. Yeah, Dede, these were Dollar Tree paper packs. Both of them were Dollar Tree paper packs. They have some really wild papers in them. Okay, so if I fold this where the edges come together, this one will be fine. Okay, you see how it doesn't come right there. Oh, Dana, yuck. But these, if I fold it like that, I may end up where it's, yeah, actually it's going to be all right.
Julie wants to know if you're going to fold the cover the same way.
I haven't decided, Julie, if I'm going to fold my cover that way or if I'm going to give it a little spine. I have enough room to give it a little bit of a spine, but not much. Of course, I could fix that problem. I can add something to the edge of the cover. If I need to add something to the edge of the cover, then to make it to make it cover up my pages, I can. From the looks of it, I'm going to need a spine, Julie, because I'm going to have more pages than I sort of thought. And I have learned that when you make a signature, if you put more than 8 or 9 pages into a single signature, like this one is, this is a single signature. Okay. It has only one row of stitching right here. Okay. It doesn't have a spine with more than one signature sewn in. If you put too many pages in the signature, it's guaranteed to cause it to not lay well later. Now this one is just one signature. It's a fat book because I put a lot of stuff in it, but I still didn't put that many pages in the signature. And I think from the number of pages I've got so far, I'm going to need to at least make 2 signatures. So that means I probably need maybe a 3/4 inch spine in here. So if that's the case, I may have to add something to here to extend my cover, which is not a big deal. I have some fun stuff. I have some of this. Oh, this might be fun to add to over there. It's not big enough, but well, it would be. I could just add it like a tab. Oh, that might be fun.
She's thinking now.
Glad I had this Stream-athon to keep her busy. There you go. Well, that's true, Dana. Hi, Judy. Just before I forget, Lisa and I are going to have our birthday Stream-athon on the 10th and 11th of January. Lisa and I started our channels within a couple of weeks of one another in January in
2018.
2018. I haven't decided yet. I don't know how many pages I'm going to have in here, Mariah. But yes, if I have like 8 pages in each signature, then that would make it be 16 pages. 16 pages. No, 8 sheets. If I have 8 sheets, there's 16 pages per signature, which gives me 32 pages in all. How much smaller than my cover am I going for pages? Because I'm putting the scraps together. Right now, they're about a 1/2 inch. So if I'm going to put a spine in this, I'm going to have to add something out here. That's just the way it's going to have to be. So that's not a problem. I can do that. But you see, my pages are going to be very odd in that they're not going to be the same.
There's not any way you can make a journal out of these things without patching it, making it patchwork.
No, you could make a tiny, tiny journal. I mean, I could have taken these and folded this around.
You couldn't use very much of your stuff.
Yeah. So Vanessa, we're making little journals just out of scraps. That's what we're doing. We're making journals out of scraps. And I'm going to finish gluing those other pages together. I'm just thinking about that. So, and I've got a few more pages. What we got here? We got 1, 2. I got 2 more things there. And I got 2 here. 1. Well, there's a couple extra pages. So we're going to see how much that leaves me with. Speaking of the birthday stream, those of you, I sent out an email the other day for everybody to take a peek at it to make sure I got the right times. Lisa, I didn't send it to you because until I'm sure everybody's on the right page, that I've got them sorted out correctly, I didn't send it to you.
Well, I'm glad you didn't send it to me because I didn't get it.
There you go. Yeah.
Because if you had sent it to me and I didn't get it, then that would not be good.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Once I get these glued together, I'll fold them in half and show you kind of what I'm thinking. I like this weirdness here. You notice Lisa's are getting more, they're more even pages because she's piecing them together just a little differently, which I love that too. But I'm just going to have the very odd guys here.
All the ways are the right way.
That's right. In my what do you call it book, I did in my scavenger hunt book, I did them more. They're pretty close to being all the same size. Hi, Picola. Is she here? Hi there. Lori opened her scrap bin. It's scary in there. Yeah, there's so many in my there's so many scraps in my scrap bin. Helen, Jeff thought I was talking to you on the phone this morning. I was talking to my sister, and he was getting ready to go hunt up parts for the lawnmower. He's trying to get the lawnmower all ready to go for my brother-in-law, and because Perry will have to mow our lawn while we're gone, and so he thought I was on the phone with you, and I was on the phone with my sister. Now, here's the thing. Once I get these all folded and I kind of lay them into a signature, there are still papers left. So I could, I might have more pages that I want to put together. And I haven't decided that yet.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. You okay?
Yeah, just the lawyer.
Oh.
Well, it wasn't the actual lawyer. It was somebody from Legal Shield wanting to make sure the lawyer is doing everything I need him to do. And as far as I know, he is. I don't know that much. I haven't been here before, so.
Yep. All that good stuff.
I told her, as far as I know, everything's doing the best it can do. So. Anyway, sorry.
That's all right. As long as you're okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Sylvia. Welcome, welcome. I'm almost to the point where I can kind of lay these together, and then we'll decide on what I'm going to do with my cover, because I think it's going to need some paper on the inside of it to make it a little stronger. I really do. Which is, I have decided I'm going to do whatever I want with this. I can add in papers. I can, okay, we're going to put one in there like that. How come there's only 4 of those? I don't know, because that must have only been 4 that I had. Okay, so then I guess we'll put this like this. Okay, so I make all these things that are totally not symmetrical, but I'm making the signature the same. Don't know, just is. Right.
That's very patchworky.
That's all right. I kind of like it. You know what? You've already started your collage.
I know.
Yeah, slightly symmetrical. Yeah, that's right. That's just.
Yeah, I like to. I've always had a problem with wanting things to be symmetrical, and even when I try to not be that way, I end up still trying to make things symmetrical because my brain just wants to do that. It's okay.
Ambient, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're new to the stream. This is a special New Year's stream. Just so you know, there's a bunch of us streaming every couple hours. We're switching channels. And in my description box down below, there is a list of all the channels and their times. And if you would if you don't mind telling me your name, I will put it on my list so that we can try to call you by name.
Oh, I already messed this up.
Oh, that's why she's here. She subscribed to all of us. You're so welcome. Um, welcome, welcome, and hello, Beth. Oh, it's Atlanta.
Hi, Beth.
Ambient is Atlanta. I really have to get Jeff to fix my list. Welcome, welcome now. Okay, so let's see what we've got in the way of. This is the signature right now. That's what I got so far. We'll see if that's what all it's going to be. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I only have 6 sheets for my signatures. So I may look to see what else I've got that I can add in some sheets into there. And I'm thinking maybe some of this that I could add like 3 of them together. But well, three of them together may make it way too big. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So maybe I can cut one in half. Yep. If I cut one in half, I can put 2 1/2 together and make a page I like. Signature is a packet of paper bound into a spine. That's true. This piece of paper, or this happens to be two, but when you fold it in half like that, has this crease right here, and it has two what we call pages, but there's actually four because we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a folio. When we put them together and we put all the folios together, that creates a signature. So when we have that signature, we can then put them in where they're indirectly and there's just one signature like this one is. Or we can make a flat spine across the back or a round spine across the back and put multiple signatures in. I like this kind of math. There you go, Charlie. Thanks, guys, because I missed that question. Okay, so we got to cut this in half. I think I had 6. If I make 2 of these for each signature, 2 folios for each signature, then that will give me okay, which way do these go? Okay, we'll put them this way. That will give me 8 pages, 8 sheets per signature. So, oh, good. The math here is going to be a pain. That's 4 1/4, so it's going to be 2 1/8. We're close. Come on.
I'm going to use some of this yummy paper that Tanya sent me.
Ooh. She's using yummy paper. I may have to go get some too. Ooh, that one is a pretty piece too.
It is a pretty piece.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put,
Let's see, what else have I got around here I can use?
Barbara says she's drooling. No, I didn't mean to make everybody drool.
Well, I can see why they're drooling. I'm feeling like I'm being extremely generous to this little journal to add that in.
I see. Okay. Uh-oh. Slide, slide, slide. Oh, yeah, right there. See, in these little squares, they look like squares, but they're not squares. We both ended up with paper packs that had a fair amount of sort of nature colored papers in it.
Yeah, and I like that.
Now mine's got purple and blue and stuff in it too, but I'll use them another day.
Actually,
Mariah, I did not get your envelope today.
I haven't either, but I haven't gotten anything today yet. So
okay, well, my mail was, I already got the mail today and it wasn't there, but that doesn't surprise me. We have the laziest mail carrier I've ever met. I have to run out to the street and yell and holler half the time for them to just pick up my mail. And I won't send a package out from my mailbox. That's like asking for trouble. Well, there was a lot of this brown paper, so if I feel like it needs another page, I can add it, but I don't think it will. I think this will be enough. Now, unfortunately, I think I want to put a piece of that paper in my journal too, and let's see, I'm thinking I want to put it on this across here so that it's there, but I think I used the only big piece I had in this part of the world. Let's see what I got.
Tanya has the whole world for her craft room.
I do, honestly. I have lacy paper, but I don't think I want lacy paper. So that means I have to go to the other room. Here, I'll put something pretty down to sit right there so you can have something pretty to look at. There, that's pretty. And I'll be back in a minute. Here, this is pretty too. There. I'll be right back.
Okay. Fireworks have already started at Becky's. Wow. Not here. I don't think we will have any fireworks here. We're under extreme fire danger. We haven't had any moisture in well over 2 months, maybe almost 3. They're saying we might get a tiny bit of rain turned to snow tonight and a little bit of snow tomorrow, but not enough to be really helpful. $12.
I hope that wasn't too loud. The dehydrator was making a lot of noise, and I forgot and left the door open.
Oh, no, I didn't even hear it. I don't know if it's because my brain was elsewhere or if it's because it really wasn't making any noise. But
did you answer Beth's question? I just wondered if you had. I'll answer it. I just didn't know if you had.
Oh, no, I hadn't seen it.
Okay. I'm in Florida and Lisa's in Texas.
Yeah, and I'm in the little top part of Texas right here in the middle.
And I'm in the part of Florida that they call Alabama. When you go, Florida is really hard for me to make with my hand, but it goes like this, and I'm way over there, right there. I'm on the end of the pink part of my fingernail. My brother-in-law lives over there at the end of his fingernail, So in other words, he's almost touching Alabama.
Teresa says, it's sad when you have the whole world for a craft room and you have to go to another room.
Yeah, it is. Yep. I had to go get some paper. I'm not sure what I want for the inside.
Hi, Miss Kristen. Cover. She's in North Carolina.
Hi, Kristen.
Beth's in Texas, North Dallas area. I'm in Amarillo, Beth. You almost have to be from Texas to know where Amarillo is.
Well, Well, I've been to Amarillo now.
Well, that's true. If you drive I-40, you'll come through here.
Is Jamie still here?
I haven't seen her.
Okay.
She's way down south.
Well, yes. No, not really. She's just kind of south. But I'm thinking that we're gonna maybe get to stop and visit her.
And Debbie's in Fort Worth.
Amy's in Arkansas, so she's not that far. Okay, this is a really pretty piece. I have to cut it to make it go on my cover, so I have to decide.
Jamie's in Conroe, yeah.
Sharon's in Oregon. Yeah, Jamie's in Conroe, which is just north of Houston, actually.
Teresa says she remembers Armadillo.
Armadillo, yep. Oh, thank you, Beth. I'm just
Isn't that gorgeous paper? Make yourself big and just show off for a second. Because I'm telling you to.
Okay,
these people want to see.
Because you're telling me to. I'm just thinking that the problem with this one is, I've lost where my cover is. It's right here. Is that well, it would probably work because I have to cut. I'm going to cut it. It probably would work. So I'm thinking about that one. You have to always look at both sides because it depends on where the plants were laying. Oh, that one's really pretty too. I really like that part. Thank you, Dede. And Brenda and everyone, thank you. This particular batch is an older batch. When I took them down the other day and put them back up, the newer ones got put on the bottom and the older ones got put on the top. I'm just looking for a piece that I want to use in my I got to remember what this is. This is I'm not sure.
Hi, Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda. I'm not sure I know which plant that is. This is one of my elephant ears. But that plant right there, I really like that piece. That might be what I want to use. I can't tell you what that plant is, which that doesn't help when you want to make another one.
You just have to take all your plants and set them on there and say, that looks like maybe that's it.
Yeah. Well, when Piccolo was over here and we were pulling plants, she says, is it, she was like, I was taking stuff out of the garden, actually. Tomato leaves are gorgeous. Looks like a rose bush. It's not. It's not a rose. It doesn't have the serrated edges that are on my rose. And it's not my Okinawan spinach. So I'm not sure what it is. You're little. I'll wait just a minute. I really love, this is marigold. I really love the grape leaves, but when Helen and I were playing last time, the grape leaves have gone yellow, which they don't do as well. Rhonda, there is just a minute when I just did a little kind of a how-to kind of thing. It's just a real simple one. I've done several videos on this. You know, I still like this though. Isn't that gorgeous? This is just my protection paper.
Yep, it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a grape leaf. I just love the grape leaves. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to use, so I'm going to stop. Oh,
Okay.
in that this one, I like that.
Oh,
Oh,
and this one, and this one. They're all
yeah.
gorgeous.
I'll get you a video link in a minute, Rhonda. Just give me a second. Okay. All right. Let me get myself little again, so Lisa can be big while I go fetch the what you call it. Thank you guys.
I'm not
Teresa
doing
says
anything exciting, but
I'm allergic. Hurry and send it to me before I break out. It's poison oak. Okay. Too funny. Now, Rosemary Morris, just so you know, I've heard her say that she boo-booed and got into some poison sumac or something like that. Um, and uh, ended up broke out. Uh, now, I hesitate to tell you that I don't get poison ivy or poison oak, because as soon as I do, that will be the time I do. Um, but I'm not like Jeff. I don't break out when it looks at me. Um,
when it looks at you.
yeah, when it looks at Jeff, he breaks out. We were on vacation and he decided to help my sister. Um, by cleaning out some fence line. And yeah, it just spits at him. That's right, Teresa. It spits at him. Okay, guys, I put 2 videos up. The first one is the last time I did this when Helen helped me, and the other one is the first time. There's another video in there that is actually just it best says I dare not even speak the word. And that's how Jeff is, you know. That if you even think about it, he's got it. So hello, Topaz Pearl Girl. I don't have a name for you either. Welcome, welcome. He keeps growing it by accident. Oh dear. Is that Picola is Topaz Julie T?
Glad you're here. You can make us both now. Doesn't need to be just
okay.
on me. I'm not doing very exciting stuff, just gluing some bits of paper together. Making a few more pages out of my scraps.
Okay, well.
I've got to decide how many pages I'm going to have in here. I think I've probably got enough. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, welcome,
7,
Julie.
8,
We're glad you're here.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 8 per signature.
Yep.
I think that's plenty.
Yep, that's what I was going for, is that many. What was I doing? I forgot what I was doing.
We still got a lot of time left.
What? Oh, I got stuff to do though. hubby cut down a huge pine tree once that had poison ivy growing up it, and I didn't even go outside. Got it anyways. There you go. Well, my cousins, okay, you have to understand, guys, those of you who are new to my channel, I've told this before, I have 81 first cousins on one side of the family. The other side's pretty big too, but one side. And I was the first girl in 17 years. So, you know, my cousins are, a lot of them are boys, and they're on both sides of me. There's a whole bunch of boys. So we were at Grandma's. We went down to the creek, which was where we were not supposed to be, and we went up under the train trestle, which is not where we were supposed to be. One of my cousins ended up in the hospital with poison ivy. He had it down his throat and in his ears and up his nose, and I never got it. So somehow or another, I didn't get in trouble, but everybody else got in trouble. So. Okay.
They figured you must have been innocent since you didn't get it.
I didn't catch it, so I must have been the one that was a good girl and didn't do what she wasn't supposed to do. Ha 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 ha. My grandmother knew better.
Oh, Mary, thank you for blessing Tanya.
Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much, Mary. That is so, I appreciate it so much. But the week that Jeffrey got the poison ivy at my sister's, we had to stop in Toledo on our vacation and take him to the emergency room. That's how bad it was. He had gotten it something fierce. It was bad. Okay, let's put this one in there too. There. Now my pages, I don't have 8 big pages. I have mixture of large and small. But I'm happy now. Then now we are going to have to make some pockets in there too. So that will be, because I'll want to sew my pockets on. But I want to cover the inside of my cover. Where did my cover go? It's right here. I'm going to put some papers on here. Emergency poison ivy. Didn't even know that was a thing. Well, yep, he ended up in the emergency room. When Becky got poison ivy a couple years ago, I told her about, hi Kathy, welcome. We are making journals out of Dollar Tree paper packs or scrappy things.
Scrappy bits.
Scrappy bits. I used some scrappy bits out of my scrap bin to make this one. You see, it's got pieces added to the, I added things together to make pages. This is actually 2 different pieces. This all came out of my scrap bin, and I've just added things in, and so we're just using a Dollar Tree paper pack because that's what we decided to use.
And we're adding a few of our own papers in.
Oh, yes. We are definitely adding a few of our own papers.
Okay. Let's see here.
Okay.
Well, that looks good.
Oh, that's perfect. Anya, got it. Have them saved to watch later. Thank you. You're welcome, Rhonda. And if you have questions,
I'm going to stiffen this spine up, and then I'm going to put these in by just wrapping string.
Ooh, that'll be cool.
And each page will be individually in there instead of doing signatures. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. That way I can take them out and sew on them and put them back in.
Yeah, that will work really well. Okay, I am going to use the top half of this for my inside of my cover.
And I think I'm going to bring a piece of
What
board.
happened with Andrew?
It's
Don't
going
know
to
if
be
y'all.
pretty stiff if I'm going to do that.
Oh my goodness.
What's wrong?
Betty White passed away apparently about an hour ago. Angie mentioned it.
I'll tell you, December has been a hard month.
It's been a horrible month. And no sew binding. Did a journal. Oh, I've done several journals that way. I like them. Now, my favorite. Oh, I don't know if Dede is still here, but this is my my traveler's notebook, Dede, for mine, and I like the elastics. I really do like elastics. I just put together a new art journal for this next year, and because it's a temporary situation, it's just in cardboard, but it's got elastic for it's attaching too. So I like it because I can take things out and put them back without too much trouble. Okay, so now I need to make this. I need to cut this off. Tear this off because I'm going to tear it. Oh, yeah.
I've only used the twine binding, I think, on one journal before this, but I think it'll work well for this one. That way I can go ahead and put it together, but I can still take it out and sew it. I need some cutter of some kind. Here we go.
That is the main way I will make a book of it. If it isn't an accordion. Love to sew love to know sew twine. I like to sew mine in sometimes. It all just depends on what I'm doing. It really does.
Let's stand up to do that. Oh. I had tossed this in the trash just this morning.
Really?
Because it's been going back and forth around my room for 2 years, and I decided I wasn't ever really going to do anything with it, so I just threw it away, and then I pulled it out and did something with it. See, even when I try to throw things away, I can't.
Okay. Okay, Angie, bye-bye. Mariah, I have raised garden beds because here if you don't, you might as well forget trying to grow something. Unless you really spend a lot of time watering it. So okay. Oh, I like
Arbour thinks I need a minder. If
a
I'm
minder,
throwing stuff away, I must need somebody to come take care of me.
I kind of agree with Barbara. So there. What you guys think? Do you think that would be okay for my inside covers?
I think it'll be gorgeous.
However, it's going to be hard to ink right there. So I guess I better ink the inside first, right?
Yeah.
I know it. I knew she was going to say yep.
Well, you shouldn't ask about inking if you don't want me to say yes.
Uh-huh. Well, and I think we're going to use Lisa's favorite color. So I don't think coffee is really as appropriate as sepia. Thank you, Brenda. Thanks, guys. Okay. And of course, you know, it'll be grungy. It'll also be fun. I think I'm going to use green thread to sew it all together. I've got some kind of pretty green. I'm just glad that everybody's feeling better. Jamie's been sick too, and I'm glad she was feeling well enough to do the stream today.
Yeah.
And it sounded like her husband didn't really take it too bad, because that would have been really, really bad. Okay, I think that needs to be done better. Hello, Kathy. Do you know we only have half an hour left?
Well, we're obviously not going to get completely finished with these.
No.
But we expected that.
We kind of expected that. And guys, what we kind of thought about doing was maybe finishing these up on our birthday stream. The birthday stream is going to start on Lisa's channel. Could one of my mods please put Lisa's channel in here, please, and thank you. I hadn't thought about doing that earlier, and I should have put it in the description box. But we're going to do a birthday stream, and it'll be a 24-hour live stream, and we're going to switch back and forth, and we're going to have company, and we'll probably finish that. We're starting on Lisa's channel on the 10th of January at 6 o'clock, which is a little different than in the past, just because I'm supposed to close on Mom's house on the 10th, and we were afraid that if they want to do it in the afternoon, I might not make it. So that's the plan. And then every 3 hours we will switch back and forth, and we will have different company.
We're going to have some guest stars.
Yes, guest stars. Thank you, Janet, for hopping Lisa's channel in there.
Thanks, Janet.
Yep, two pieces of brown paper bag. Oh, I love brown paper bag. Lori says it's time to have some fun. Yep. Okay, so.
Hey, Lori.
We are going to put these on here. No, I think we're going to put them on with this. All right, I have one of those squashy brushes. Where's that squashy brush? Of course, I moved everything, so now I don't know where it's at.
Okay, well, these are definitely...
Guess I could use my finger.
But I think I'm going to put one on the front.
Oh, that's cool.
And one on the back. And then I will have used this thing instead of thrown it away.
There you go. Who is starring? Oh, Teresa.
Now you're putting us in danger of forgetting somebody in. Because there's a bunch.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch. So, I don't even want to think about it. Sorry. Oh
You'll
dear.
have to show up and find out.
There you go. But I even have people who agreed to stream in the middle of the night. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'll just leave it. Hi, Judy. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Judy.
I'm so glad you guys are all here. I'm going to have to put some more of that sheet of paper in my journal. That is for sure.
Yeah.
Which is fine because I got some papers that I can turn into tags and cards and stuff like that. Now it needs a torn heart on the front cover, Lisa. Sherry says.
That sounds like a good plan.
I am going to sew around these so that the fact that I'm not getting glue everywhere is all right to me. It will stiffen my cover and it will because I think I'm going to have to add a little bit to the front edge of the cover, so I'm going to get ready to do that in a minute.
Hi, Kathy.
Okay.
Hi, Helen. I don't know if I said hi to you or not, but I think I have, Helen. But if I haven't, hi.
Well, I miss saying hi to everybody that I don't know that we're going to gel print on the birthday stream, just because if we do, it'll be one of the last segments.
Yeah, because it makes a mess and gets in the way of trying to find other things.
Yeah, because once I start gel printing, I won't be able to get out of my space. So okay, so when that gets dry, oh, come here.
This will also stiffen up my cover, so I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Stiffening up the cover is a good idea. Thanks, Janet.
Okay. So if I put this right there, okay, if I put that right there, I gotta make a mark that's in the middle, is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find the middle. If I do 3/4 of an inch, oh, that means I have to do math. Okay, so that's the middle.
Hi, Malia. Good to see you.
Hello, Malia. Hi,
Devin.
Okay, there's the middle. Okay, so that means I need 3/8 of an inch. I just do 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch. Nope. Let me think. I need 3/8 of an inch on each side, right? Yes. Oh, this is hard. This is math. Okay, let me think. It would be easier if I just made it into, if I just made it an inch wide, it would be much easier, but I don't want to make it an inch wide. I want to make it 3/4 of an inch. So what we have to do is we have to have 3/8 of an inch over here. Okay.
It's Malia's birthday.
Ooh!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, sweetie. All right, so there's that side. Then we have to have 3/8 of an inch on the other side. Okay, 3/8 of an inch, 3/8 of an inch on the other side. What I did was find center. Then I'm making 3/8 of an inch on each side. Ta-da!
Yay.
Came out right too. Okay, so then this will go in, and this will go in. Are they both going to be too tall? Probably. Nope, they're right. Okay. And it almost fits in here, which is no big deal. It's fine. I could leave it that way, but I think I'm going to make a funny little tab out of one of these pieces of paper. Just because
Hi,
for the fun of
Kathy.
it. Just because I think it would be fun. And I think I'll make some tabs for the other pages, some of the other pages. I did it. Okay, which means I want to get my tabby punch thingy out. I'm going to make big tabs with this one, and then some little tabs out of that same color paper to go inside.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah,
We have 23 minutes left.
23
and then we're
minutes
moving
left.
on.
Okay. Well,
I don't know who's next. Do you know who's next?
no, but I can go look. Lori's gonna go make some food. Yay. Okay.
Shelley is next.
Shelley
CraftingMama.
is next. Okay. Thank you, whoever posted. "23 minutes to go. 22 minutes to go." It would have been good had I cut this in the first place? I'm just going to make big tabs. So I'm going to cut that in half, I think is what I'm going to do for this one. So I'm going to put a tab on the front and a tab on the back just to extend my cover a little bit. So we got to figure out how much half of this is, which means we have to have enough room on our table. Oh, good. It's not even an exact amount. Let's see here. Oh, but if it's longer this way, that's okay. We'll just do it this way. Half of 5 1/2 is 2 3/4, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Sorta. Because it's not exactly square. That is one of the big problems, is they're not exactly square. But that's okay. Hi, Janet. Okay. See, so if you started pulling stuff out of your scrap bin, you would just pull stuff out and make a journal just with whatever you got. It doesn't matter what size the pieces are. I think I have to do that next. I'm really enjoying this process.
Me too. That would be fun, just to like have it in a bag and just reach in there and pull it out.
Yep.
Okay, we have to do that.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Okay, see, there's my tab. And I'm just going to put it on here like this. Like so. And what it does is it extends the edge of my cover a little bit so that my papers that are sticking out in the middle. Oh, you've never seen that nifty little thing, Mariah? Apparently my little cutter piece has fallen off in my tub. So I don't have, there's a little cutter blade that goes right there. And so if you're trying to cut like a tab in the middle of something, hello, Pandora's box.
Hello, good to see you.
Sure, I'm not sure I know who that is either, but welcome. You can actually punch this part in the middle and then trim it off on both sides with that little thing. And I just it's down in my
Her name is Dot.
Her name is Dot. Okay.
Need to put that on our list.
I'm getting my list right here.
I'm just gonna let you do it since I don't know where my list is.
Well, and I'll see about getting Jeff to update it for me. Yes, every time I come and sit down at this table, it gets worse. But that's what I'm going to do to extend this just a little bit. It will just give
That's going to be cute. I like it.
It will just give me a little bit more on the edge of my journal. And since I'm sewing around this, I will be stitching it on when I sew around it too. So that's part of the
It's
fun.
okay, Dorothy or Dot. We like to know people's names. We weren't
Yeah,
suspicious of your intentions. I've seen you around. We just like to know people's names.
yeah, and it doesn't mean we'll remember them. That's why we have a list because Tanya forgets names very quickly.
So does
Um,
Lisa.
hmm Oh, Judy says she's the cheeky one. I'm not sure, but I think she's talking about Dot. Uh-huh.
Well,
Okay.
there are a lot of cheeky ones. So welcome to the
hmm
club.
Yep. Okay. So, oh, I think that's going to be cute on there. Yep, yep, yep. I like that. Okay. Okay. And then we'll put another one on the back. Dotty, dot, dot, cheeky one. Ah, okay. And there's Penny. Hello, Penny. Judy's the
Hi,
naughty
Penny.
one.
Sorry, missed you. Glad you're here.
Judy's the naughty one. Ah, oh, okay. Well, we're just glad you're all here. I hope you're all having fun. As I said, we're probably not going to get these finished because we've only got 15 minutes left. Before we pop over to Shelley's, that's where we're going next, right, Shelley's?
Yep.
But we're going to finish these up probably during our birthday live stream on the 10th and 11th. That will be my plan, is to get it done then, because I'd like to have it finished.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Okay.
It's
And
going to
I'm going
be
to put,
fun, Mariah. We're glad you're going to join us.
yes, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so there's my basics so far. I'm going to need to, I want to put some tabby things on some of these other pages. So do I want to make, I wonder if I can punch this paper, because you know, some of this paper you cannot punch. We're going to see. This is a really good punch for making tabs. We'll just see if I can punch, or if it's ornery like some of them. Ooh, it punched.
Yay.
Ooh, and I can get 3 across. So let's see. If I put, okay, if I put 3 in each signature. No, that's not going to be right. I'm going to have to put 4 in each signature, right?
Yep. I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah, I
But you
know.
can.
Yeah, I know. I know what Tanya means, but it keeps sounding like she wants to beat up some paper. Oh, I like to beat up paper. You're welcome, Cheryl. Laura, you've never used your jelly plate. Oh, how heavens.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. You need to fix that soon.
Okay, I
You need
missed
to
what
fix
you're
that
doing.
soon.
Yes, I missed what you're doing. You have to show us what it is you're doing.
Me?
Yes.
Well, these are all the little bits that I tore off the edges of the paper so my pages wouldn't be straight on the end. So
Uh-huh.
I'm just gluing them inside to decorate the inside of my cover.
Okay.
Just like that.
That's kind of cool though.
Well,
That's really cool. I like
I
that.
like it. It's probably going to need something else on top after I get these on there because they just kind of look like they're just sitting there, um but it's a way to use them. And And I have just enough.
to fill it up. Ooh,
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah, I saved them, Barbara. I wasn't going to get myself in trouble with you. If I threw them away, I knew Barbara would get on to me. She'd be trying to
Well,
hire me a keeper, so I decided I better use them instead of throwing them away.
well, and they look like they're the ones that's uh
They're all
more
those
handmade.
fibrous-y.
Yeah, the kind of fibery handmade papers that are in the
Yeah.
packages. And unfortunately, those ones of mine are the these are the fibrous-y ones, and they're just not the right color for this particular. They're
No, you'll
really
have to
pretty
use those on
papers.
something else.
Yes, but I can guarantee you guys that you cannot punch these. Now, Mindy
You can
asked
barely
me,
tear them.
yeah, you can barely tear them. Mindy asked if you wet them down, they might tear better.
That's
Um,
probably true.
the thing is that I don't know. Mindy asked me Tuesday if we could cut them with our big kick with dies,
Yeah.
and I don't know about the thinlits. I'm sure the steel rule dies would cut through them, but I haven't had a chance to try it. That was I just didn't get a chance to get it to try it.
Okay, we're going to see if we can
Make a tab.
cut. I'm going to cut some hearts out of this paper
Ah,
and then
okay,
glue them on here since I've got some little bits of yellow.
okay, that'll be cool. Okay, now then. Oh, I just loving my cover. I don't know what I'm going to do to the front, but I will probably do something with these papers. That's the plan, to do something with these papers on the front. Boy, that looks purple, and it's not. It's very definitely brown.
They're painting the house next door to me again.
Okay.
Last time they painted it baby blue with royal blue trim. It was
Ew.
awful. This
Yeah.
time they're painting it gray, but it looked like they were trying to paint the trim purple. Oh, I was just like, oh, please, no. But it turns out that when the guy saw how that was going to look, he changed his mind and now he's painting the trim charcoal gray. So I'm very, very grateful.
Well, it's kind of like the lady next door painting her house yellow, and it wasn't a pretty yellow. It was awful. Here they paint houses with like pastel colors. That's an old, my sister-in-law, before she passed, her little house, all of the trim, she must have had like 6 colors on it, but all of the trim was painted in these really soft pastel colors in
Oh,
different.
Jude. So sweet, Jude.
Jude, thank you so much. It's so sweet of you. Thank you very much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Um,
Thanks for the hug.
yes, I like the hug. Um, there, I got a tab in there now. So I'm going to just go in there, and I'm going to put these little tabs in different places. Okay, we're going over to Shelley's in just a few minutes. When everybody gets ready to take the bus, we'll at 3:30 our time, 4:30 y'all's time. We will take the bus over to Shelley's. I just want to say I live stream on Sundays at 1 o'clock Central Time. Can somebody pop Lisa's channel in again for me? Lisa's channel is coming up. Somebody's going to pop it in there for me. And Lisa streams on Monday night at 6 o'clock. normally. I don't know when she's going to stream right now, so it just depends on things. But when she gets back to streaming, that's when she normally streams. And then we stream together Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 o'clock Central Time. And January 10th and 11th, we're going to be doing a big streamathon on both channels. And we'll be going back and forth with, hello, Joy, with between the channels. Every 3 hours, we switch channels because if you don't, it's too long for the YouTube to
upload it for replay or whatever.
Yeah, it'd just make everything a nightmare. So oh, I'm liking
this. It keeps you awake because you have to go back and forth.
Yeah. So now we've got 5 more minutes.
Mary.
So Mary, would you like us to stop now, or shall we finish our 5 minutes? Yes, and Mary's going to have an actual playlist of the Stream-a-thon videos. Right now, what's in my description box is, hi Becky, is the channel links.
Hi Becky.
Oh, Barb is here too. Hi Barb. Hello to everybody. I'm just really glad you are all here. You know, this has some bluey color in it. I may have to find something that's got that kind of a, either that or maybe I could ink some of the pages with that. Or maybe I should sew all the pages up with navy blue instead of green.
Oh, that would be pretty too.
Well, I want to wish you a happy new year too, Rhonda. I was just thanking you before you signed off. Okay.
Thanks, Janet, for putting Shelley's link up
there. Yeah, Mariah, don't you think navy blue? Maybe I should just go through this with navy blue instead of green. I was thinking about a green, but I think that navy blue might be, because it's got a really pretty blue hint to it. Debbie's cleaning up. I have not been cleaning up very well this last week.
Why don't you show your pages real quick?
Okay. All right. If I do, then you're ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so we took a Dollar Tree paper pack, and this is how far I've gotten. I put a couple of different papers together to create the cover. I added this tab because my pages are going to stick out a little bit. I did add some of my paper on the inside cover just because I wanted it to be a little sturdier, and because I could have put this on the inside cover, but I just wanted to put one of my papers in there. Then my pages are kind of, what shall I call them? They're
Higgledy-piggledy.
Yeah, wiggledy-piggledy. Thank you. That's a very good answer. They're wiggledy-piggledy because I put the pages together just however they would go together. And so they're wiggledy-piggledy. I like that. That's a really good word. This one is, and they're going to have stitching. Wherever I've glued them together, I'm going to stitch them together. And that's one signature. And see, the pages on the back side of the signature are not the same as on the front side, because when I attached papers, they're all different. So, but I used there were 2 kinds of red paper, and they're actually different weights. And then there was this tan, and then there was this gold. And I have 2 signatures like that. And then that's the back cover, and I've got the little tab thing on the back cover too, just so that my papers don't stick out. And I don't know whether I'll sew them in or I may just but tie them in with twine. I think that might be fun. Now, Miss Lisa, you ready?
Okay, I was just putting my papers that I didn't use yet
Back in
up
your
out of the
thing.
way.
Yep.
So here's my cover.
I'm glad you pulled that out of the trash. I can't imagine you put that in the trash.
I'm glad I pulled it out of the trash too. And I used part of it here and there, and then I used part of it in here to sturdy up my spine because I'm going to do a twine binding so that I can put each page in individually.
Oh, that'll be cool.
So it'll be like this. Now, this is not in the order the pages are going to be in. This is just the order I put them together in. Mine are patchwork, but they're not as higgledy-piggledy, except that one's pretty higgledy-piggledy.
Yeah, that one's kind of higgledy-piggledy, but by patching them together that way, though, you may have a more sturdier page.
Yeah, I think so.
And then she put in that.
This is a paper Tanya sent me. That's another one, and it's the rest of this one that I added to some coffee dyed paper. And this is a piece of coffee dyed paper.
Barbara, she's just going to tie them in with twine.
Yeah, I'm just going to tie the string around and around and around and around however many times I have pages, and then I'll slide each page into one piece of twine. And this is avocado dyed paper. This is tea dyed. And I made a couple of them with pockets like that. And then here's some. I put a couple of those scraps from the ends of those pages together. And there's another one that
you gotta hurry
avocado dyed.
It's time for us to go.
Okay. And this one. And this one. And that's it.
And that's their inside of her cover with the yellow heart.
And that's the inside of my cover. Yeah.
Okay, Janet just posted Shelley's. Let's get on the bus and run over to Shelley's house.
See you there.
So, love you all. Thank you.
Love you all.
For coming. Bye-bye.